Hello, I'm Charles Gross,
I'm Miriam Liba Gross.
and this is Two on the Aisle First Impressions. And tonight we are talking about Nassim, written by the Iranian playwright and performed by the Iranian playwright Nassim Suleimanpour, with special guest actor, and he has a new one every night. I think it's Ewan Bremner. The guest actor does not get to see the script, so it's kind of improvisational.
A little bit. There's a little bit, although I would say it's less improv and more like cold read.
Yes, I think that's more accurate.
Yeah. And I think that has its good points and its bad points. There were definitely times when the actor didn't quite get what was going on. It took him a minute, and that kind of, at least with this actor, became dead space. With a different actor, I'm sure it would be different.
Although I think that any actor would have his or her dead
His
space.
moments, but I feel like this actor didn't quite fill them as well as one might could have.
Okay. Basically, the script is projected on a screen. Nassim at first is off stage, basically switching pages on a huge screen in the stage, and then for the second act of the
Because basically
show.
the actor is reading the
Dialogue.
the dialogue from this projection, which is Nassim backstage, and he's moving the pages, and half the pages are the actor reading, but some of the pages are
Stage directions.
Yeah, are stage directions, which is essentially Nassim's way of talking, because he doesn't actually talk until the very, very end of the show.
Right. And he actually, a lot of it is getting through the language barriers. I said Nassim is Iranian, and he's never been able to perform any of his plays in Iran, unfortunately, although he has done them all over the world.
Yeah.
It's an interesting and unique setup, mostly entertaining, does fall a little short at times, and it's not a long show, 75 minutes, so...
But yeah, like I feel like there was probably like 5 to 15 minutes that could have been cut out, and it just wouldn't have made a difference. Not that there was any specific material, but there was just times when I spaced out and I wasn't super interested.
That happened to me toward the end when Nassim is having the actor read a story in, I think it's Farsi?
In Farsi.
Farsi, that's the Iranian language. To Nassim's mother, who is Iranian and a very good sport because she's got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning Iranian time to do this. Probably every time they perform this. So, all in all, a very interesting, certainly an original concept, but it does occasionally fall short.
Yeah, that's about how I would put it. If Nassim, when he does come on stage, if he weren't so sort of likable, and seeming like
He
a
is very
genuinely
likable.
good guy, it would kind of come off as a bit narcissistic. But because he does have this like humbleness and, you know, really wanting to share his, like, not quite his culture.
His story.
Yeah, his story and his family a bit. I think it would come off a lot worse than it is. And I think that does kind of, at least for me, did kind of perpetuate the first act for me until he kind of came on stage and you kind of got to know him a bit better.
And that is our first impressions from Two on the Aisle.